The money is already moving, and that tells you everything you need to know. Before the confetti, before the kickoff, before a single pass is thrown, bettors across the country are sending one loud message to Las Vegas, and it's uncomfortable for Patriots fans. The public does not believe in New England, and that disbelief is shaping Super Bowl 60 in ways most people aren't even noticing yet. This video isn't just about who wins Patriots versus Seahawks. This is about psychology, perception, and why Vegas might be smiling while everyone else argues. By the time this is over, you'll understand why sportsbooks are quietly rooting for a very specific final score, why the Patriots' money line is being treated like a trap, and why the sharpest bettors in the world are already circling one uncomfortable outcome. 5 months ago, none of this made sense. Seattle wasn't supposed to be here. New England definitely wasn't supposed to be here. These were preseason long shots, background noise in Super Bowl futures markets. The Seahawks opened around plus 6,000, a number that screams rebuild, not Lombardi. The Patriots were even worse, sitting at plus 10,000, the kind of odds you throw $10 on and forget about. And yet here we are. Super Bowl 60. Patriots, Seahawks, two teams that weren't supposed to matter, suddenly mattering more than anyone else. It feels almost unreal, like the NFL borrowed a page from college football chaos, where Indiana shocked the world and won it all as a preseason afterthought. But here's the key difference. College football chaos confuses bettors. The Super Bowl does not. The Super Bowl attracts money no matter what, and Vegas knows exactly how that money behaves. From the moment the matchup was locked, sportsbooks didn't hesitate. Caesars opened Seattle as a 4.5-point favorite, and within hours, the number flirted with -5. That's not random movement. That's sportsbooks responding to the same thing they always respond to: public confidence. Or in this case, public skepticism. Let's get one thing straight. The Patriots have been excellent. 17-3 straight up. 14-6 against the spread. That's elite. That's profitable. That's the profile of a team people should trust. The Seahawks are right there too. 16-3 straight up. 14-5 against the spread. A defensive juggernaut that's made bettors very happy all season. On paper, this is close. In reality, the betting market doesn't feel close at all. Caesars director of football trading Joey Feasel didn't dance around it. Public action is flowing towards Seattle. The public isn't buying the Patriots. That's not an opinion. That's money talking. Recreational bettors see the Seahawks defense, see Drake May's youth, see the stage, and they hesitate. They hesitate just long enough to lay 4.5 points with Seattle and feel good about it. And that hesitation is exactly what Vegas wants. Here's where it gets interesting. While the public pounds the Seahawks against the spread, sportsbooks fully expect Patriots moneyline bets to roll in closer to kickoff. Plus 190 looks tempting. It looks juicy. It looks like value. People love betting underdogs in the Super Bowl because it feels bold, because it feels smart, because it feels like you're seeing something others aren't. But sportsbooks aren't afraid of that. They're comfortable with that. Because the real dream scenario isn't a blowout. It's the middle. The Seahawks win by 3 or 4 points. Seattle covers nothing. New England covers everything. Moneyline bets die. Spread bets die. And Caesars quietly cashes tickets while fans argue about bad beats. That's the Super Bowl middle, and Vegas is openly rooting for it. Now add one more layer. Before the conference championships even kicked off, Caesars took a $2 million bet on the AFC to win the Super Bowl at plus 200. That's not a typo. $2 million. If the Patriots win, that bettor walks away with $6 million total, $4 million in profit. That single bet alone changes how sportsbooks view this game. It changes what they need. It changes what hurts. And it explains why they're far more comfortable needing Seattle than you might think. Totals tell the same story. The opening total was 46.5. Professionals immediately attacked the under. 46. 45.5. Sharps didn't hesitate because they saw what everyone else eventually sees. Seattle's defense is elite. New England's defense has quietly become elite too, especially down the stretch. These aren't fireworks teams. These are grind teams. But the Super Bowl isn't bet by sharps alone. The Super Bowl is bet by millions of people who don't want defense. They want points. They want touchdowns. They want highlights. They want fun. And that means the over will always attract more tickets, even when it's the wrong side. Feasel said it plainly. Early sharp action favored the under. Public money will flood the over. And at the end of the day, Caesars will need a lower scoring game. That's not a prediction. That's a business model. And now we get to the sharp side that really matters. Professional bettor Randy McKay hasn't even picked a team yet. That should tell you something. When professionals wait, it's because the number matters more than the matchup. But McKay has already locked in one uncomfortable prop. Drake May to throw an interception. Yes, -125. That bet isn't about disrespect. It's about context. A young quarterback, first Super Bowl, against a defense that lives on pressure and mistakes. A game script where Seattle likely plays from ahead, forcing May to press. Forced throws, tight windows, risk. That's not saying May is bad. That's saying the situation is brutal. And that's the theme of this Super Bowl. The Patriots are back, but they don't feel like the Patriots people trust yet. Not the dynasty Patriots. Not the automatic Patriots. This version feels fragile to the betting public, even if the results say otherwise. Seattle feels safer. Seattle feels older. Seattle feels built for this. And betting markets run on feeling as much as math. Here's my take. This line isn't about who's better. It's about who bettors believe won't mess it up. And right now, the Patriots haven't earned that belief yet. That doesn't mean they can't win. It means they're fighting perception as much as Seattle's defense. If you're asking me what Vegas wants, it's simple. Seattle wins. Patriots cover. The under hits. Chaos everywhere else. If you're asking me what scares sportsbooks, it's a Patriots outright win paired with an over. That's when parlays explode. That's when futures bets cash. That's when that AFC ticket becomes a nightmare. And if you're asking me what this game really is, it's a referendum on whether the public learns from history or keeps betting comfort. Because the Patriots have lived in this space before. Doubted. Undervalued. Dismissed. And we all know how that story used to end. So here's the question I want you answering in the comments. Are bettors disrespecting the Patriots? Or is Vegas baiting everyone into a Seattle trap? Tell me which side you trust and why, because one of these beliefs is about to get exposed on Super Bowl Sunday.